Rand al'Thor's status as the Kare Karn was solidified in the Wheel of Time Season 3 finale, which also set up significant future developments. Overall, the season was a remarkable journey for Rand, who started the 8 episodes laughing with his friends at a tavern and ended them tormented by his part in the death of a helpless girl and his inability to let go of the corrupted one power that is gradually making him insane. Clans of warriors have united behind his back, making him the most powerful person he has ever been. However, he is also the most alone, having lost 2 of his loves. In Episode 6, Rand uses his power to defeat the Forsaken Sam'el, seemingly without trying, in one of the most potent scenes of the entire season. He kills his young Ale friend Alcera in the process, then uses all of his strength to try to revive her. As powerful as his fruitless attempt was in the show, Stradowski presented an entirely different, and perhaps even more powerful, interpretation of it. Rand and actor Joshua Stradowski have undoubtedly been put through their paces by the season. In Episode 4 of Season 3 of The Wheel of Time, Stradowski donned the faces of 5 of his ancestors. In Episode 6, he had to play the Dragon Reborn, who was doing everything in his power to bring back to life a girl he had unintentionally killed. Rand has also had some of his most poignant and tragic encounters with other characters, such as Moiraine, Egwene, and Lanfear during the season. Stradowski discussed his intentions for playing Rand, how he feels he and the Wheel of Time have settled in over the course of 3 seasons, and the significance of Rand's rapid rise in status and power for both him and the outside world. Stradowski also discussed his goals and the possibility of a 4th season of The Wheel of Time. Rand is bursting with the one power in the final moments of Season 3 of The Wheel of Time, complete with the spinning blackness of the Dark One's poisonous touch. Though he is using it with confidence, it is gradually driving him insane. However, Joshua Stradowski's journey to that point spanned several seasons. According to the actor, channeling was a mistake last season, or something happened, and it spilled out of him. I wanted Rand's channeling to feel really in sync this season. I preferred it to be less harsh. I desired for him to appear as the Force, knowing that he wanted to get to a place where it feels so incredibly aligned with all of Robert Jordan's beautiful descriptions of how the channeling feels. Stradowski had read the Wheel of Time saga by the musician. The excitement and peril of possessing the male half of the one power are explained to Moiraine by Rand earlier in the season. Rand faces a new degree of repercussions in the Season 3 finale. After a while, you turn the page and see the name Rand, and, the whole story is going to change, Stradowski stated of the Wheel of Time books. That is, of course, also due to all the other characters, but primarily, it is due to his decision that something will occur in a specific manner. For me, that moment was the conclusion of the final episode. The conclusion of the Wheel of Time Season 3 is intriguing, made even more so by the fact that it is unclear whether the show will be renewed. According to Stradowski, I wish I knew, but he doesn't. We seem to have finally found our shape, and I believe it would be a shame to discard that. When asked about whether Calendar, the incredibly powerful sword Esengriel Rand famously wields in the books, Stradowski said, if there's another season, I'm sure that's going to be in there. Stradowski also hinted at how Rand's insanity might change over the course of additional seasons, particularly as the plot progresses to what readers will know as the Battle of Demise Wells. The relationship between Rand and Moiraine also goes through intense ups and downs in the Wheel of Time Season 3, culminating in a finale dialogue that marked a paradigm shift in their relationship. Rand basically says in the scene that even though he is aware Moiraine has been controlling him for as long as they have known one another, she has only ever done so with one very clear intention. Rand observing Lanfear in Episode 8 of Season 3 of The Wheel of Time. Rand is surrounded by allies, but lacks true loved ones by the middle of the final episode, as his romantic relationships with Egwene and Lanfear have been totally broken off. For the first time on screen, Rand is, in that sense at least, truly alone, and it changes him. Whatever happens with the series, it's a safe bet that the Wheel of Time Season 3 Episode 4 will remain one of the show's best. It was also the biggest test Stradowski had faced to that point, with the actor playing Rand, as well as a number of the Dragon Reborn's ancestors.